Today our job is to collect some seaweed for our sea creatures, and it is a beautiful day for it. Check out these rock pools. Are we going to go snorkeling later, boys?
Yeah!
Yeah, what do you reckon, Luca?
Good.
Good.
I was doing a wee.
Oh, you do? He's doing a wee. Hey boys, we better hurry up. The tide's coming in, and once this tide comes in over these rock pools, it'll be harder to get back. Look at this. Woo! Magic. Let's go, boys. Come on. Keep up, man. What'd you find there, mate?
A crab claw.
It is indeed. It could actually be a piece of a crab's exoskeleton. As they grow, they peel their old bones off, and that may be one of its old bones, or it's leftovers from an octopus's dinner. What do you think?
Octopus's dinner.
Yeah, octopus has eaten that one for sure. So what is that?
It's a limpet.
Okay, can you see any other creatures that you know about?
For the little thing for the shell, for the snail.
Do you know what it's called?
It's called a trapdoor.
A trapdoor. Yeah, or an operculum. Can you say that?
Operculum.
That's the one, mate. Jacques.
So, you put the door in, the snail puts the door in, and it protects them from other creatures.
Exactly, mate. These little teeny tiny shells there, what are they?
Periwinkles.
What are they called?
Wrinkles.
Wrinkles?
Yeah, wrinkles.
Hey, what's this one here? Do you know what that is?
What?
See that animal there?
It looks like a shark.
It looks like a shark. That is...
Chitin.
What is it, mate?
Chitin.
Well done! You know your sea creatures. And look at this rock here. It's covered in tiny creatures. And you know what these ones are? These ones here? These ones are called barnacles.
Barnacles. Barnacles.
Always when snorkeling, be safe, go with a friend or your mum or dad. What have you got there, Mads?
Got some Neptune's necklace that I found floating along at the top of the water.
So we'll take that home for some of our sea creatures. Who loves to eat seaweed? Me, yeah. So if you like ice cream has gelatin in it, which is extracted from seaweed. Also your toothpaste has got seaweed in it. And who likes sushi? Ah, yeah! Well, that green nori roll they wrap the sushi in is actually processed sea lettuce. Really good for you too. Come up here. Come up to the high tide mark and see what we can find. High tide mark leaves a whole lot of flotsam and jetsam that gets washed in. So what have we got? There's heaps of cuttlefish bones, and this white stuff, and seaweed, dried seaweed, bird feathers. Sometimes you find all sorts of interesting treasure. Ooh. That'd be a feather from a Pacific gull or albatross, which are one of the biggest seabird, humongous. Travel great distances across the ocean. A lot of the animals that live here in these rock pools, we keep at home in our marine tanks. We take them out to schools, kinders and events, giving people that opportunity to meet animals that live here in the ocean that you might not have access to. And today we don't. We can't really get right into the deep parts of the rock pools as the tide's coming in. We're a bit late getting here. But come back and we'll show you some of these creatures that we could find if the tide was a little lower.
Sea urchins are a type of echinoderm, which means they have spiky skin to protect themselves. They also have long tube feet that help them move around, catch their food, and stick to rocks. Sea stars are also a type of echinoderm with tough skin to protect themselves and tube feet to move around and stick to surfaces. They're quite bizarre creatures with their mouths on the bottom where they regurgitate stomach acids to dissolve their food as they move across the bottom of the sea. This many-armed sea star is the largest species of sea star we get in our southern waters, and like all sea stars, it has the amazing ability to grow back its arms. The octopus's favourite food are crustaceans, like this prawn. Whoa, look at him gulp that up. With 8 long sticky tentacles and a sharp beak for cracking open the hard shells of crustaceans, they are a formidable predator. Most octopus are nocturnal, sleeping during the day, like this little sand octopus that buries himself into the sand and comes out at night to hunt. Snails are mollusks, like octopus, and this elephant snail has no eyes and relies on its tentacles to feel its way around.
Me and the boys now, our job is to feed some of the animals in our marine tank. And Jacques, what are you going to pop in there now?
A little blowing shrimp.
Pop it in, and who's going to eat those?
The seahorse.
The seahorse
Yeah.
have a tube mouth that used to suck up the tiny little shrimp. I'll see if I can video that with the camera.
Seahorse are a type of fish, and it's not the mother that has the babies, but the father has a pouch where he holds onto the young until giving birth to up to 1,000 baby seahorse.
And who are you going to feed?
Shark.
And what are you going to feed the shark?
Prawn.
A prawn. Yeah. the
It
little-
actually moved.
Did it move? He has the shark feeding sticks, very technical piece of equipment. So here we go, Luca. Reach in there with a bit of prawn on the end. See if we can get one in front of their mouth. Okay. Here we go. Oh, this one over here. Oh, look at that. He got it. Oh, he got it. Well done, mate. We've got a keen sense of smell. They're a benthic or bottom feeding sharks. They swim across the bottom looking for things to pick up and chew up.
These harmless little sharks live along our shoreline and come into rock pools to feed at high tide, looking for their favourite foods of sea urchins, crabs, sea snails and sea stars. They have strong jaws and grinding teeth to help them crush up their hard prey.
Hope you enjoyed our rock pool video. Please subscribe to this channel, follow us on Facebook and Instagram, and thanks for watching. Take care out there.